locked in.
Yeah, bro.
And when God know you focused, that's when the blessings come.
That's when the blessings come for real, though.
I'm talking about whatever it is you're trying to lock in with, whether it's fitness, sports, no matter what it is, when you really lock in and focus, I'm talking about cut out all distractions and like make that your number one, because it start with the mindset shit.
For sure.
You know, I preach that.
For sure.
Because he put me on, I preach that.
Once that, bro.
And all it takes is a slight shift. I'm not saying this shit happened to me, it was a 360 overnight. It took time.
Oh, but it's still in the process.
Yeah, and it's still in the process.
Me too.
But when it starts to happen and you see it start to happen and everybody else sees it start to happen, you like, damn, I can do this. Mm-hmm. And then
Yo, I done had so many long nights, so many bad times, wish that I could rewind. I done had so many long nights, so many bad times, wish that I could rewind. This thing we call life, so many long nights.
All right, y'all, welcome back.
Yo.
You feel me? This is our first episode of our new segment, man, called I think we're gonna call it Real Life, because we'll be going through it sometimes. So what we're gonna do on here is we just gonna come on. We're gonna talk about whatever we got to get off our chest, whatever topics we want to talk about. We're just gonna come on here and we're gonna conversate about it. Is that the right word? Is it? Nah, yeah, it's conversate.
Politic, conversate, however you want to say it. You know what I'm
So today's topic is gonna be focus. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's super hard to stay focused. Like you got girls, you got friends, you got influences, smoking, drinking. Sometimes you just
out here.
You just out here for real. Like
sometimes you just out here.
Sometimes you just out here. And like I ain't gonna lie, like I went to Invest this weekend and there were so many lit people. Like it was crazy because you can tell everybody was just so focused, bro. Like nobody had them distractions. And if you was there, you was locked in and really trying to learn some information. So with that being said, I'm back locked in. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
I've been there.
You been there?
Been there.
I see you been in the weight room. You been doing your thing. Locked in. About time.
Not even just that. This is with life in general. I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm more focused than I ever been. And I say that every month because it keep getting stronger.
I'm glad, but I ain't gonna lie. I see you get knocked off your photos sometimes, but like, let me tell you something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but sometimes, like, there be people in your life that it's hard, but you gotta let go. And it's not even just let go, but you just gotta put to the side, bro. It's not like
separation.
You gotta, separation for sure. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've held on to people for years trying to bring them up with me, bro. They've been holding on to me, and it's kind of like dead weight. And I want it so bad for other people, but sometimes I forget about myself. I'm not gonna lie. You ever had like a situation like that, kind of?
Man, all the time. Man, the first 25 years of my life, I done spent trying to please and bring people with me. I was so focused on everybody else that I couldn't even lock in myself. I thought I was locked in, but I'm so focused on bringing everybody with me. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And everything else was taking over the focus part. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm not blaming it on them. I'm saying I had my own flaws and situations I was dealing with too, but everybody can't go.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I feel like that's just who I am, bro. I be wanting it so bad for other people, but it's be like, dang, Ernest, you ain't even got nothing for yourself. How you gonna want it for somebody else? And nobody else wants it when they don't see you with nothing. So that's something too. You can't, if people are influenced by, what do you call it? Like, material things. Material things influence everybody. If you see somebody with Versace, even if they broke, if they got no money in their bank account, you gonna think they're rich and you gonna listen.
Mm-hmm. Versace probably fake anyway. This was great. No hating shit.
That's what's crazy, but bruh, like, how do you? I don't know. I don't want to make this an interview because it's kind of just like getting stuff off your chest.
Yeah, we just talking.
Yeah,
conversation. I'm gonna be honest though.
What?
And I'm a firm believer in giving people their flowers, but about, I'd say 2 months ago, when I was in that bad. I was down bad. It was about 2 months ago, and I was in a bad frame of mind, terrible mindset. Everything was going against me, and I let it conquer me. But, bro, you really pulled me out that slump. For real. I ain't even just saying that because you my dog. You right here with me. Like, you was really like, bro, fuck all that shit. Like, stop all that crying, nigga, and lock in. Like, my biggest problem was making excuses. Like, bro. And I'm finally starting to get out of, man, I had an excuse for everything, whether it was music, whether it was the gym, whether it was a job. I had an excuse for everything in the world, bro. Or why I couldn't do this, why I couldn't do that, why I couldn't do this. Excuse. For real, bro.
Nah, you did. I ain't gonna try to be nice.
Here recently, bro, like, it all started with reading for me.
Think so?
I'm serious, bro. When I started, that book you gave me, the 50 Cent book, it gave me a whole, I had read that first one you gave me though, but when I read that 50 Cent book, bro, and I really just listened to the story and how he came up, I'm not gonna say it motivated me, but it made me look at things different. Like, it opened my eyes to a whole different light, like changed that fucking negative ass energy into some positive shit. I'm not blaming nothing on no labels, no girlfriends, no like, bro, when I say I had to separate from everybody, when I say I don't be with, if I'm not, I'm barely with you.
Oh,
if I'm not with you or Mandel, my ass is at work or in that gym or I'm at home on the podcast, I'm reading, bro. I'm so locked in with trying to gain knowledge, bro.
But, bro, like, with that being said, like, for me, just looking at you and just looking at how you, like, where you came from, honestly, you say it's that book that changed your life, bro, but that's not even to change your life, but that changed your perspective, change your focus. But I ain't gonna lie, it was really that gym. And let me tell you why. When you got in the gym and you first got in there, I remember the first month, you was like, bruh, I ain't seeing no results. Like,
oh, you talking about all the way back?
I'm talking about all the way back. That's when it first started. That's when you first had that first mind shift. There ain't nothing working, bro. I'm talking about you doing push-ups every day, bro. I don't see no results. I was like, bro, give it some time. You feel me? You keep working on it. You keep working, you're gonna see something. And once you see something, it's up. Oh, focus gonna change, like, and I think that's where it all started for you to make the story short. But once you start tapping in the books and you see the information that they put in there, the stuff that they don't say on TV and stuff like that, bro, it gives you a whole new perspective on stuff too. Because nobody's reading the books.
Hell no.
And they gonna put it in there. But yeah.
They say the best thing to hide something from a nigga is put it in the book. Because they know we not picking that bitch up.
Listen, it's been hiding from me for about at least 26 years.
Oh.
I ain't go with you, like.
Only time I ever read is in school when they made us.
Oh, and I don't think I even read then, but I went on Spark Notes. I got the summary, like.
Facts.
That's crazy, bro. But
also tapping in with spirituality, however you say it.
Yeah, for sure.
That definitely elevated me too, bro, because it just, man, and my mindset, it's still shifting. Like, it's getting stronger every day. Like, bro, like, it's really scary, bro, because I be on the way to work driving and I be like, damn, I'm in a great mood. Like, this morning, it's Monday, nigga. I was happy as fuck on the way to work. Like, I was so happy on the way to work. No cap, bro.
I figured
I'm just like, damn, like, my whole energy is shifting. My whole life is starting to go in the right direction for the first time just because I'm locked in.
Yeah, bro.
And when God know you focus, that's when the blessings come.
That's when the blessings come, for real, though.
I'm talking about whatever it is you're trying to lock in with, whether it's fitness, sports, no matter what it is, when you really lock in and focus, I'm talking about cut out all distractions and like make that your number one, because it start with the mindset shit.
For sure.
You know, I preach that.
For sure.
Because he put me on, I preach that.
Once that, bro.
And all it takes is a slight shift. I'm not saying this shit happened to me, it was a 360 overnight. It took time.
Oh, but it's still in the process.
Yeah, and it's still in the process.
Me too.
But when it starts to happen and you see it start to happen and everybody else sees it start to happen, you like, damn, I can do this. Mm-hmm. And then, but I'm going to touch on motivation for a second. A lot of people be, bang, what's your motivation, man? How you go to the gym every day? How you do this? How you stay motivated? I tell them, I'm not. This is discipline. I was motivated the first year I was doing it. Yeah. This is like... This gym shit is like me getting up in the morning, brushing my teeth, washing my face, taking a shower. If I don't go, that shit make me sick. My stomach hurt. I'm going to the gym, bro.
I feel you.
I don't care what. We can be in Miami on a yacht with 80 million people. Before we get on that yacht, I'm going to the gym. Like, that's a priority in my life.
As it should be, though. But not just the gym, bro. You gotta find something that's that you can focus on this in your life that's not a bad influence. Like, okay, people can focus. Like, you can take time off to smoke. It don't matter where. I know people, no matter where they at, they're going to find some weed. But I'm saying, if you put all that energy into something good, it don't got to be working out. It should be. But it don't got to be working out, bro. Just something reading, like, getting on the computer, doing, like, it don't even matter, like, building a brand. If you put all that energy into something, bro, like, your life will change in an instant. You can just make one quick change. Like, I stopped smoking. And my life just went to like in 1 year, I accomplished what I haven't accomplished in like 3, bro. And it was so crazy to me. Like, once I switched my focus, once I started reading, once I tapped in with Ernie Leisure and all them boys, like, my whole life changed. My whole perspective changed. Like, I started telling people about it. It was crazy, brother. The shit was
crazy.
It was crazy, bro. And to tap on what you said about religion, like, I started getting more tapped in with God. I started praying every day. I started saying, you know what I'm saying?
But to tap on that, not to throw you off.
Yeah, no.
But as far as religion, like, it's a different, like, everybody growing up, they forced to go to church. All that. It's just how it is, especially in the South. But when you tap in with the religion and you build a real relationship with God and you feel like He's talking back.
Listen, positive. Not just the Christian. I'm talking about any God that you believe in.
Yeah, any religion.
Just
it don't matter.
Yeah.
But it's like, when God see that you fully submitting to Him, bro, He gonna open. Look at me, like just look at my, like, He opening doors, and it's like, bro, you can't. I don't even question nothing no more. He does. Even if I go through a bullshit situation, I don't question nothing because I know it's all part of His process. What He got for me.
For sure, bro. And that's, bro. Steve Harvey was like, bro, y'all don't understand. I'll ask God for something, but He's not gonna bring it in the way you want it, bro. So, for instance, let me tell you the story he said. I don't know if you remember, but on I don't remember, it's called Miss America or something. Mm-hmm. But anyways, he went on there and he read the name on the card, which on the teleprompter, it said, this is who won the competition, right?
I remember that shit too.
You remember that?
Yep.
So, okay, since you remember, long story short, he said the wrong name. And so he went to the back, all happy. This thing was like, yeah, they was like, yeah, you did great, Mr. Like Steve. But then, like, next few minutes, it was like, nah, you said the wrong name. That's not who really won. He was like, what you mean I said the wrong name? I read the teleprompter or whatever, right? And so, long story short, they was like, don't worry, we'll handle it tomorrow. But he was like, nah, if I said the wrong name, I need to go out there and say the right name. Like, right. I'm not about to let that girl think she won and the other girl ain't won, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, he went out there, said the right name. And, okay, before all this, he was like, the night before this, he was like, God, I really just want to be a global name. Just please, make my name global. Like, that's my next step. That's what I want to do. You went global? All right. Oh, so, but he was like, boom. Okay, said the wrong name. Came back out there, said the right name, right? He was like, it wasn't even his fault, but he took all the blame. And like,
real nigga.
Yeah, for sure. And all, like, the television people that cast the show, they didn't say anything about it, even though it was their fault. You know what I'm saying? He just took the blame. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say sorry to him or nothing. But anyways, long story short, him making that mistake and him asking God for something, the next day, his name was the most Googled name for 2 days in a row.
That really turned him back up.
And he said that turned him all the way up. But he was like, damn, God, I ain't want it to happen like this.
Right, God.
But he like, fuck. But he said after that, he was like, nah, I ain't never going back on there. Because even though I took the blame, they didn't want to take the blame for it. They was going to let it go all on the black man.
That's how the white man do you.
But he was like, a couple months later, they was like, Mr. Harvey, we'll pay you double. He's like, nah, I don't want that. They was like, I'll pay you triple to come back on. He's like, nah, I don't want that. They was like, I'll pay you quadruple to come back on and do the show, right? He was like, nah, I don't want that, right? So they was like, what do you want? He was like, I want to own half of it.
Damn.
He said,
what they say?
And he owned half of it right now. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. How God worked. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even thought to think no shit like that. I want half of it. He got half of it?
He has half. I think he owns more than, but he's the owner.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, he's the nigga, bro. Damn, I'm saying, that's how God worked, though, bro.
Mysterious way.
They BS'd him, bro. Now he owns it. That shit crazy.
But I was going to touch on this too while we on the topic. It's a little off topic, but it's on the topic. I had also started, like, when the mindset shifted for me, I had started saying, you know what? One of my goals is, how we talking about making goals. So I made a list of, I ain't talked to you yet, but I made a list of short-term goals. And my number one short-term goal on there is to learn something new every day. No matter what it is, just learn something new every day of the week.
You only got one? You only got one?
No, I got more than one, but I'm saying that's the number one. That's the one that I really focus on, is learning something new every day. No matter who it's from, no matter where it's at, no matter what it is.
Hard to do though.
But it's really, now that I got the job, I'm in motion, it's really not. Because working with them, I learn something new every day fucking with their ass.
Sure though.
But not even that, just where this, bro, I'm so tapped in with these podcasts, bro. It's crazy. And I get so much knowledge, bro.
Sure.
Whether it's 19 keys, whether it's $1 million worth of game, whether it's breakfast, whether it's anything,
pivot,
bro.
All that.
Like, bro, the pivot, like, man, I'm telling you, if I'm not saying you got to make what goals are best for you, but I feel like the more I learn, the more I grow. Because God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Exactly. And God has a gift for everybody, bro. One thing I learned at this Invest Fest jump, though, you can't try to walk in somebody else's gift. Like, we see all these podcasts, I want to be like them. Like, if that's not what God has for you, that's not what he has for you. You don't got to do exactly what they do, because whatever he has for you, he's going to shift you to what he has for you as long as you keep working towards it. But,
and what me and you struggle with, and I know you might not notice it, but we getting way better, is getting discouraged with stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
but I still get discouraged, but I'm definitely better with it.
I do too. I have my times, but I done got so much better with it, because what I do know is we gonna have 1 million motherfuckers watching this shit.
Oh, that it?
And it take time.
I know it takes time. That's
like,
the thing,
it ain't gonna happen over. And that same thing with me and fitness.
Mm-mm.
It's anything you do, whether you got a corporate job on Wall Street, everything takes time, and it's all about the process.
So let me say this though. Did you ever have a problem, or when you start something, you just wanted it to happen overnight? You be like, dang, I don't got
nigga, duh, that was that was one of my biggest frauds.
I don't got 1 million things right now, bro. Fuck this shit.
Man, I was tripping off the littlest shit too. I'm posting the picture like, damn, I got 20,000 followers. Why the fuck I only got 1,000 likes? It's shit like that. Now I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Bro, I post that shit and get off. I don't care who, because I know it's all about the process.
That's what it is, bro.
And when you building something, what we building right here, bro, and this is what I want y'all to listen to, because I mean this with everything in me. We building an empire from the ground up. And it's not just about podcasts.
At all.
It's about, to me, changing people's lives. You can come on here, you're going to get you some knowledge. We're going to give you the real. We're going to cut up. It's going to be a vibe, but you're going to learn something at the end of the day.
It's not even that, bro. I'm not going to tell you my bigger vision, because you're not going to take my jump, but I got a bigger vision. He's talking about just changing the world with a podcast. But I got something bigger than that. But don't worry, it's coming. Y'all gonna see. But you know what, to end this, because I don't want to be too long. It's just the first one. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see we tapped in. But
listen, hold on. Before you do that, not to cut you off. This content is finna be crazy, and it's finna be consistent. We putting this shit out, bro. We both, keep in mind, not putting our business out there. Niggas is working full-time jobs too. Don't get it twisted.
That's what's crazy.
I just went to work 9 this morning. Then went to the gym and came straight here. I ain't even showered yet. Like, this content finna be out, bro. We doing whatever we gotta do to get it out too.
For sure. But last thing I want to end with, bro, I just want to make this prediction. You know, we focused, we locked in, we saying all this right now. But my prediction for this podcast, at the low end, is 50K subscribers by next year, December. But my goal is 100K for sure. So I'm gonna make that prediction that we're gonna get 100K. I'm gonna make a prediction that I don't know if you're still gonna do the music thing, but if you are, you're gonna have a little blow. And I feel like, I'm gonna put this out. I feel like you're gonna have a fitness sponsor, bro. I don't know why. Or we gonna have a sponsor, period. I don't know if it's fitness, but I feel like we're gonna have a sponsor for sure. But I'm hoping that's what it is. But yeah, man, this is
locked in.
We gotta be locked in, you know. We gotta stay consistent. If we put out this video, we have to, especially if y'all watching. So
thanks. We ain't got no choice.
For real. So stay locked in, man. This is Real Life, episode 1. We out.
That was hard.
Took a lot of losses and I charged it to the game. All I wanted was the money, don't give a fuck about the fame. Niggas claiming that they love you, but on the low they really hate. I even looked out on my prices and them suckers try to play me. I done been